You are going to make such an intelligent choice at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarini. This intelligent choice you are going to make, it's really a lot to do with something that has been making your life so difficult for a while now. Okay, it's to do with something that has been making your life so difficult, my gorgeous Sagittarini, for a while now. And you are going to have this absolutely brilliant idea what to do with these difficulties, with this difficulty and with whatever is creating this difficulty in your life. You're going to have such a brilliant idea at around the beginning of this week. It's going to come from this particular person, somebody in your life, somebody who's very smart, somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who's very quick, and somebody who's very clever. Okay, somebody who's very quick and somebody who's very clever, and this person is in your life, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Okay, and this is exactly how you see this person in your mind. Okay, this is exactly how you see this person in your mind. Somebody like who is really quick, and somebody who is really smart, and somebody who's really sharp, and somebody who's really clever. This particular person is going to give you absolutely brilliant idea how to resolve this problem, how to resolve this issue, how to resolve this difficulty in your life. And you know what? Like, oh my God, there is something really specific that you are going to do based on what this person is going to tell you. You really are going to surprise yourself, because you're going to do something you would never do, you wouldn't normally do. You're going to make a certain step and certain move that you are going to feel a little bit uncomfortable to do, because it's not something that you would do normally. But my God, this is exactly what you needed to do, because this particular problem, it's actually going to be resolved within the next 7 days. This particular problem is going to come to an end. You are going to overcome such a big problem, such a big obstacle, like there is no tomorrow. And I'm saying this, my gorgeous Sagittarini, because this has been affecting you spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. This problem has been making you feel like like your life is incomplete. Okay, because certain things on your life have been on some kind of a standstill. Okay, so it did seem like you were within some kind of stagnation for a while, and this is only because this particular problem has been karmically affecting you. So now, after this moment in time, you can expect certain things to shift, my gorgeous Sagittarini. The fog is about to lift, and you are about to see what you've felt so far, but you couldn't see things crystal clear. This is going to create such a powerful energy, and you're instantly going to be kind of drawn to do certain things you need to do in order to progress in this life. Just remember, this difficulty has been affecting your life in such a way where you felt that your life was incomplete. But the problem is that you didn't do anything about it. And now, oh my God, seriously, there are all sorts of doors that are about, there are all sorts of doors that are about to open. There is no doubt about it, my gorgeous Sagittarini, like whatsoever. So you are, you're also like kind of gonna, my gorgeous Sagittarini, what else is actually going to happen? You're also going to start thinking about how you want to improve your life. What do you need to do to improve your life? And you are suddenly going to perk up in such a way where you're going to you're going to start to think about something that you achieved a while back. Now suddenly you're going to be focusing on something that you achieved that made you feel so proud, like a while back. back, maybe a long time ago, maybe a very long time ago, it doesn't really matter, but now suddenly, like about a couple of days later, you really are going to be focusing on something really specific a while back that made you feel so good, that made you feel so proud of yourself, some kind of achievement, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you've had, and you're really going to be thinking about it quite a lot. Well, you need to understand, it's not only about you being reminded of some kind of achievement, baby. This is to do with your destiny. This is you are being reminded of your own destiny, and you are being reminded of what exactly you need to do. You are being reminded of the exact path you need to follow. Okay, and here you are going to you're going to reconnect with yourself again. You're going to reconnect with your vision. You're going to reconnect with your dreams once again. And here you're going to realize exactly what do you want to do when it comes to your life. What do you want to do? What do you need to stick to, my gorgeous Sagittarian? And just remember, it's all going to stem from, and it's all going to come from you remembering some kind of a major achievement in your past. This is about to revive you, okay? And just remember, there is so much more to it. This is the path to your own destiny. You need to carry on. Okay, and by the time you get to the mid part of this week, do you know what? I really like this. The energy is going to be really different. Do you know what? For the first time after absolute ages, for the first time in centuries, my gorgeous Sagittarini, for the first time in a while, you know what? You are going to feel different at around the midweek. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel really peaceful. You're going to feel really peaceful. You're going to feel this tranquility, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You know what? And this in itself, it's also like kind of... you know, you're going to feel really peaceful. You're going to feel this tranquility. You're going to kind of feel really relaxed. And I'm not saying that you weren't relaxed before, but this is going to be different. You really are going to be able to feel on a completely different level that your life is changing. Your life is changing, do you know? And now suddenly, my gorgeous Sagittarini, also, you know that... What else I was going to say here, you know, it's not only about you kind of, you know, being reminded of this really beautiful, it's not only about you kind of feeling this really peaceful energy, you know, it's not only about you feeling this tranquility, my gorgeous Sagittarini, but you're also going to become so active at the same time. You know, on one hand, you're going to feel really peaceful and you're going to feel just tranquility. But on another hand, sorry, what am I trying to say? On another hand, you're also going to feel so active. So active. Do you know why? Because there is one particular person, somebody very professional who you're gonna be looking at, somebody really powerful, somebody really professional. You know, you're gonna be looking at this person, you're gonna be thinking about this person, you know, and that particular person is gonna make you feel more active while you're looking at that person and thinking about that person. That person is going to inspire you. You know, this person is going to inspire you, and you're going to have such a brilliant idea, my gorgeous Sagittarini, how you can improve certain things in your life. You know, and there is, you know, some kind of a goal that you are going to be thinking about here. Do you know what I mean? And this in itself, my gorgeous Sagittarini, it's like so important for you to understand, because it is, you know, going to lead towards a really beautiful new stage in your life, but it's also at the same time going to eliminate such a big obstacle in your life. Do you know why? Do you know why big obstacle is going to be like a kind of removed in your life? Because for the first time ever, you are going to be honest with yourself. This is another obstacle being removed here, another major obstacle. Why? Because for the first time ever, you will be able to be honest with yourself. You know, when it comes to your immediate environment, when it comes to your home, when it comes to your garden if you have one, you know, when it comes to your house, when it comes to your flat, here, you know, you will realize that there are certain changes you so need to make. And I'm saying that you will be able to be honest with yourself. It's only because these things have crossed your mind before. You know, you were thinking about these changes before. But for some reason, you didn't accept them because you weren't ready to accept this, okay? So there can be lots of reasons for why we feel like this, you know. Maybe you are in a certain way still somehow stuck in the past, and that hasn't been allowing you to kind of move on when it comes to your current time, for example. But you will see this, what this is, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You really need to be honest with yourself. And if this person really inspires you so beautifully to make certain changes when it comes to your lifestyle, when it comes to your living arrangements, when it comes to your immediate environment, just go with it, because you know what, as I said before, another big obstacle in your life is going to be eliminated. And not only this is going to lead, you will be able to move on, you will be able to move forward with your life. And there is a reason why this is happening, my gorgeous Sagittarini. As soon as this process starts, you will know, because you will be drawn to do certain changes, to make certain changes when it comes to your immediate environment and things like that. And as soon as you start this process, oh my God, it's a lot to do with what exactly is going to be on your mind and where exactly you're going to go first in order to start this process, because there are really beautiful changes going to come into your life through this process. There are very interesting people that you're going to meet, and there are very interesting situations that you will go through. These people and these situations that you will meet, that you will go through, are very necessary for your life in order to be reminded how much you grew and how much you evolved. And you will realize that quite a few things in your life have come to an end within the last few years, but that are kind of still holding you back when it comes to you exploring certain aspects that you really should be exploring at this stage. You know, it all depends where you're gonna be, where all these things are gonna be leading to, and this in itself, it's going to improve your life in general. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, oh my God, listen to me very carefully, because there is going to be such an important invitation you're going to have at around the end of this week. Do not ignore this invitation, okay? Because one thing is going to lead into another. Something is going to be putting you off when it comes to this invitation. There is no doubt about it. Something is going to be putting you off so much, seriously. But when it comes to this invitation, you are, wherever this is, whenever this is, you are going to have such a brilliant surprise. You're going to have a great time. You're going to be talking to some interesting people. You know, you're going to be exchanging your ideas with some kind of interesting people, and there is something really big. There is something that you will want to learn so much. There is something, some kind of a subject that you will feel like you want to learn, you know. And this one, lately there were 2 or 3 different things that you felt drawn to that you need to learn, but this is going to be something very different. This is going to be something very special, because whatever you feel drawn to learn, it really again depends who you're going to be talking to, who is going to impress you. There are a couple of people that are going to impress you, what they are doing, their energy, you know, and you really are going to become so interested in this particular subject. Oh my God. And this subject is going to bring a rather nice progress when it comes to your life. You know, this subject is going to, once you kind of dive into it, you are gonna want to know more and more and more about this particular subject. And when it comes to this subject, you know what? It's like really pretty much so gonna lead towards, you know, really bright prospects when it comes to your life in general. But this subject, it's also going to be leading towards the beginning of an ultimate change in your life. There is no, oh my God, no doubt whatsoever. And when I say that this is going to be leading towards an ultimate change in your life, you know, at the same time, there is a lot going to be on your mind, you know. You will kind of really realize that what you are doing wrong through all this, what you shouldn't be doing, you know, what are you wasting your time with, and what you should be doing, what you should be giving your energy, what you should be kind of projecting your energy towards, you know. This is really kind of going to be playing another role, another important moment where you are going to feel spiritually and emotionally healed. So this is why, you know, this stage of your life, my gorgeous Sagittarius, it's more important than ever, because this is gonna lead towards all sorts of possibilities and opportunities in life in general you are going to have. The next 3 months are gonna be so important. Oh my God, the next 3 months are gonna be so interesting, my gorgeous Sagittarius, absolutely brilliant. And somebody very close to you also, I wanted to say, maybe like a family member, you know, it's like doing something, starting to do something that they shouldn't really be doing, you know, something, that particular person is going through something extremely difficult, and it's that time of year, this time of year reminds this person of something very heavy, something really painful, something extremely difficult that they've been through, something that not many people go through, and that's why this person is like really suffering. Oh my God, and they feel at this time of year extremely lonely. They feel alone. They feel like nobody can help them. They feel like nobody can understand them. My God, so sad. And when it comes to this person, I'm really sorry, but that person is finding things really difficult at the moment, and that person is trying to do something that they shouldn't be doing, that it's only going to make things worse for them. And you will notice that something is not quite right with this person. They will do something weird or say something weird, and you will know that, oh my God, something is going on, but you will know exactly what's happening. And please try to just, I don't know, try to talk to this person, but have a different approach to what you would normally have, please. And I'm not saying that you've done something wrong before, but just try to have a different approach. Try to do something, buy something for this person, take them out somewhere if you can. Try to talk to them, talk them out of doing what they're trying to do, you know, because they're only going to make things worse to themselves. For themselves. So now, my gorgeous Sagittarius, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. Let's just see your tarot card. Oh la la, here we go. The beginning of a really important stage, the beginning of a really important project is about to take place. This is going to revive you, my gorgeous Sagittarius. But this is also a sign. This is a sign that there is something that you need to do, that you are so avoiding. Oh my God. Listen to me very carefully. There is something that you need to do, but you are avoiding this, and you have been avoiding this all this time. There is something that you need to learn. It's not connected to anything I said so far, okay? Not connected to anything I said so far. But there is something that you need to do. There is something that you need to learn that you are avoiding on purpose, because you're thinking, oh, this is not for you, this is not for you, you're not going to do well, you're not going to do great. So many people have done this. So many people have learned this. you're going to be absolutely fine. And after you learn this, your life is going to become so much more easier, and you know it. But you're avoiding this. You have been avoiding this for a while. You came up with all sorts of excuses to yourself, and now it's time to snap out of it. My gorgeous Sagittarini, there is something that you're avoiding learning for a very, very long time, and I'm talking about years. I'm talking about years, and this is not related to anything I said so far, anything I mentioned so far. But there is something that you have been avoiding learning for so long, and you know after you go through this experience that your life is just going to be so much easier. How I see it is like you are gonna join the world. That's how I see it. By learning that, what you have been avoiding to learn in so many years, you are at the same time going to make your life so much easier, but at the same time you're gonna join the world. Okay? So you will know what that is, because it's again going to cause some kind of this anxious energy. You're gonna be moaning about something to somebody else, and that person is going to say, well, why don't you learn this? Why don't you do that? And then you'll see you're going to be fine. And then you're going to go into this frustrating mode again. But now I'm telling you to go and learn this, what you've been avoiding learning for many years, because you're going to make your life so much easier, you know, seriously. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.